Right now, inside your body, something quiet but incredibly important is beginning. You take your first steps, and it feels simple, almost too simple to matter. Just walking. Nothing intense, nothing dramatic. But beneath that calm movement, your body is already making decisions, small, invisible adjustments that most people never notice. At first, it chooses the easiest path, the quickest fuel, the most convenient source of energy. But then, around the 15-minute mark, something shifts. Because what happens next is where the real transformation begins. Most people think walking is just about burning a few calories, a basic activity, something you do when you don't want to push too hard. But your body doesn't see it that way. Inside, it behaves more like a highly intelligent system, like a city powered by multiple energy plants. At any moment, it can choose which plant to activate depending on demand. Think of it like this. Your body has two main fuel warehouses. One is small, fast, and easy to access. The other is massive, slow, and incredibly powerful. When you start walking, your body naturally goes to the small warehouse first. It's efficient. It's immediate. No need to overcomplicate things. But that's not the end of the story. Because your body is always thinking ahead. It's constantly asking, should I conserve this fast fuel and start tapping into something deeper? And that question is what leads to the shift. In the first few minutes of walking, your muscles wake up gently. Blood flow increases. Oxygen delivery improves. Your heart rate rises just enough to signal that activity has begun. Inside your muscle cells, tiny energy units, like microscopic engines, start producing energy quickly. They rely mostly on stored carbohydrates, because those are easy to break down. It's like using kindling to start a fire. Quick ignition. Fast results. But here's the part most people miss. This phase is only temporary. As you continue walking, something subtle begins to happen. Your body starts noticing that this activity isn't stopping anytime soon. It's not a sprint. It's not a quick burst. It's steady. And steady changes everything. Now watch this. Around the 10 to 15-minute mark, signals begin to shift inside your body. Hormones adjust. Enzymes activate. Your cells start preparing for a different strategy. Because relying only on quick fuel isn't sustainable. So your body starts opening access to its larger energy warehouse, stored fat. This is where most people stop, but this is where it starts. As you keep walking, your body gradually transitions. It doesn't flip a switch instantly. It blends energy sources, slowly increasing fat usage while reducing dependence on quick-burning fuel. Inside your cells, those tiny energy factories, your mitochondria, begin changing their behavior. They start pulling in fatty acids, breaking them down, and converting them into usable energy. It's slower than burning carbohydrates, but far more powerful. Think of it like switching from a small battery to a massive power grid. And this changes everything. Because now your body isn't just trying to keep up with movement, it's optimizing. It's becoming more efficient. It's learning. Your breathing becomes more controlled. Your heart settles into a rhythm. Your muscles relax into the motion. And deep inside, fat is quietly being converted into energy. But here's where it gets even more interesting. As this process continues, your body doesn't just burn fat, it becomes better at burning fat. Each step sends a signal. Each minute reinforces the message. This is what we need to adapt to. Your cells respond by increasing their capacity to use fat as fuel. Mitochondria become more active, even more numerous over time. It's like upgrading the entire system while it's running. By the time you reach the peak phase of your walk, your body is operating in a completely different mode than when you started. You're no longer just moving, you're transforming. Energy is flowing more efficiently. Fat is being used more consistently. Your system is stable, calm, and deeply engaged. And the most surprising part? It doesn't feel extreme. There's no exhaustion, no overwhelming strain, just a steady rhythm. But inside, it's powerful. And this is where most people underestimate walking. They think intensity is everything, that only high effort leads to results. But your body doesn't always need intensity. Sometimes it needs time. Time to shift, time to adapt, time to unlock deeper energy systems. And this is where it gets interesting. Even after you stop walking, the process doesn't immediately end. Your body continues adjusting. Your metabolism stays slightly elevated. Fat oxidation can remain higher than before you started. It's like the system keeps running in the background, even after the activity is over. And over days, weeks, months, these small sessions begin to stack. Your body becomes more efficient at accessing fat. Your energy systems become more flexible. You transition faster. You sustain longer. This isn't just about burning energy. It's about rewiring how your body uses energy. But here's the deeper layer most people never realize. You're not forcing your body to burn fat. You're guiding it. There's a difference. When people push too hard, too fast, the body often resists. It goes into stress mode. It prioritizes survival, not efficiency. But walking sends a different signal. A calm signal. A consistent signal. A signal that says, we are safe, we are moving, we can adapt, and your body listens. You're not fighting your body, you're working with it. Research quietly supports this idea. Studies have shown that lower intensity, longer duration movement increases the body's reliance on fat as a fuel source. Not because it's forced, but because it's natural. Because your body is designed this way. But here's the part most people overlook. If you never give your body enough time to reach that 15-minute shift, you keep it stuck in the same cycle. Quick fuel, short bursts, no deeper transition. And over time, your body becomes less flexible, less efficient at using fat, more dependent on immediate energy sources. Not because it's broken, but because it was never trained to switch. And this is where the real consequence lies. Not in what you do once, but in what you consistently never reach. Because every time you walk long enough to trigger that shift, you're teaching your body something new. You're telling it, go deeper, use more, become better. And slowly it does. Your metabolism becomes more adaptable. Your energy becomes more stable. Your body learns to rely less on quick fixes and more on sustained power. This is transformation. Not dramatic, not instant, but real. And this changes everything. Because now, walking isn't just movement, it's a signal. A signal that activates systems most people never reach. A signal that tells your body to unlock stored energy, improve efficiency, and adapt from the inside out. So the next time you start walking, remember this. The first few minutes are just the beginning. The real shift is waiting, and it starts around minute 15. Your body isn't lazy. It isn't slow. It's strategic. It waits. It observes. It adapts. And when you give it enough time, it responds. So here's something to think about. The next time you walk, will you stop before the shift? Or will you stay long enough to let your body change? What surprised you most about what's happening inside your body right now?